Rainollon here. Today is another build showcase and it's Cinta. So let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods first. The mods I'm using on Cinta. Speed Trigger, which gives you 60% fire rate, doubles for bows, which is quite good. I will highly recommend. Galvanized Chamber for multi-shot, kill stuff, getting a more multi-shot. Vital Sense for critical damage. Galvanized Scope for critical chance while aiming and headshotting. Prime Cryo Rounds gives you a lot of cold damage. Galvanized App gives you stash chance in direct damage but stash on target. Hammer Shot for critical damage stash chance. And Serration for increased damage. These are the mods. For the Axel's Weapon Adapter slot mods, I highly recommend between Vigilant Supplies for enhancing your crits and ammo economy, or Terminal Velocity for 60% projectile speed. Bows are projectile weapons, so this is going to help you a ton. For the Arcane, Longbow Sharp Shot is easily by far the best in slot. On headshot, you gain 300% multiplicative damage on your next shot. So it's a multiplicative, it's not increased damage, so you have to fix your increased damage problem, and I did it with Serration. If you don't have the Longbow Sharp Shot, don't worry about it. Use Deadhead. Deadhead gives you 360% increased damage on precision headshot kill, 3% headshot multiplier, which also you're going to do pretty solid damage. And you can remove Serration for something like a Riven, or Bladed Rounds, or Vigilant Supplies, or a Bane mod. It's all up to you. Because I'm using Longbow Sharp Shot, I'm going to use Serration to fix my increased damage problems. So this is quite good. You're going to shoot enemies in the head with this. The perfect shot can headshot it, even if the projectile is massive, you can headshot with that. So you're definitely going to have this in like clearing wise all the time. So that's pretty much it here. For the stats, the charge time is pretty solid for a bow. Multi-shot is 1.8, magazine is 1, of course it's a bow. Maximum ammo is 60, ammo from pickup is 10, which is really good. Reload is 0.6, which is solid. Accuracy very high. Each charge, it's a bow. Silent. Riven disposition is amazing. Critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot, and you can remove hammer shot for it. Critical chance is average, which is solid. Crit multi, I think it's like, yeah, it's average, which is fine. Stash chance is really good on this weapon, and total damage is good. It's a bow, so bows always have a really good total damage. It also has a charge shot, which has a much higher critical chance, much higher crit multi, much higher stash chance, and the total damage is much higher. And it also has a perfect shot. The perfect shot is the reason why a lot of people love this bow. So perfect shot, instead of shooting an arrow, you shoot a massive orb that has infinite body punch through and does really good damage. Has the exact same critical chance as the base charge quick shot. Has the exact same crit multi. Has higher stash chance, and it does blast damage. So you wonder, where the hell did the blast damage come from? So this weapon does heat damage. With Prime Cryo Rounds, you get heat and cold blast damage. So I fixed that by just using one element, which is quite nice. So blast damage is going to help you a ton when it comes to clearing. Against single target, it still does really good damage. But of course, you're going to use a armor stripper, a buffer to fix your single target and overall damage much more. And the total damage is really good for the perfect shot. So all the stats here, I will say they're absolutely solid for this weapon. Those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane. Time for me to show you in game. So that's Cinta, so let us immediately start. So I'm in a Steel Path, Ganir tile set, Cool Fortress, Survival. And I'm going to show you the bow here. So I'm now shooting the orb, but you can't see it because I made it black because you're going to be blinded by the colors. So make it black if you want to enjoy this weapon. If you make it any other color, you're going to see a massive flashbang that's going to blind you. So I highly recommend just making it black. And as you can see, the clear is quite good. It has infinite body punch through. It doesn't have punch through, sadly, but it does have infinite body punch through. And as you can see, it's constantly killing. There we go. You can also see that I constantly get Longbow Sharp Shot, which gives me my next shot will do the 300% more multiplicative damage. And yeah, you can get headshots with the perfect shot, which is quite good. I highly recommend use Blast. Blast will make clear much better. Like I said, the single target is not good, but you of course are going to use a armor stripper or a buffer, and you're going to fix the single target as well. And it's just quite satisfying. The difference between this and Netherrock, Netherrock will do more damage, has a highest critical chance, critical damage, and total damage on perfect shots. But the projectile is smaller and has much less status chance. And I kind of like this bow more because the projectile is just bigger. It's much more satisfying. You will see much more blast procs, you will see overall more satisfying clear than Netherrock, but Netherrock is stronger. It is a stronger bow. Now these guys are behind me. Birds. Give me a second. There we go. It's just so nice. I was shocked that the longbow sharp shot works on this. The projectile is massive. So if you ever get the bow, look at the projectile. It's like a massive when you do perfect shots. Let me see now with buffs. I think the buffs are going to be much more ridiculous. Now I'm going to proc in viral and blast and heat. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's really good. It's like a bow archer plasmor that just constantly procs blast. I have to release my third ability real quick because of the degen. Sadly, it doesn't have punch through. Maybe you can try and use what do you call it? Shred, Prime Shred, which gives you 2.2 punch through, so you might be able to shoot through doors. That's something I didn't test. I'll test it after this, sadly. But I think it works. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it's like Arcoplasmor has a problem with projectile. Piercing through system. Alright, Eximus unit, you're going to do a perfect shot or charge shot and you one tap. Yeah, they have no chance against me. Both of my buffs are gone now, I can recast them, I'll do much more now. It's just so good. It's one of the best. It's kind of shocking how the very Paradox came out, and even if the very Paradox isn't really mind-blowing, I think a lot of people got bored of it. The weapons we got from the very Paradox are all really good. The Cyan, the Symphotis, the Sword and Shield one is also good. The Polearm is also solid. This weapon is also solid. A lot of good weapons we got. And they're good, like, they're not like MR fodder or whatever, they're like good weapons. Especially Symphotis. But yeah, this is the bow. I'm going to wait for the Acolyte to spawn to show you against the Acolyte. So give me a second. So here comes the Acolyte. I'm going to give myself some buffs. Oh, the shield is gone. Where did you come from, buddy? Where is he? Oh, there we go. And dead. So like 4 to 5 shots. And Ember isn't really a mind-blowing buffer. She does have a solid armor strip, I'll say. But yeah, it's like 4 to 5 shots and the Acolyte is gone. So, that's it. So, that was it. That was Cinta. Cinta is pretty good. I like it a lot. I would highly recommend. The farm for Cinta kinda is annoying. You have to do the very Paradox. You have to do the Owl puzzles to get the parts. So good luck. I will highly recommend Googling that. Figuring out where the spawns are. Just speed run through all of them. Get the parts and leave. And yeah, once you get the bow is quite satisfying. I will highly recommend. It's a good bow. And yeah, that's my Cinta build. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see y'all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.